All right, Shalom Akim. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yah Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, the great millstone. Peace and blessings to you fellow Akim out there pushing out this word in true sincerity. All right, so I want to do a quick lesson, and I want to entitle this lesson, "You Must Take This Truth Seriously." Okay, this is very important that you take this word, this truth, okay, very serious, as your life depends on it, because your life does depend on it. Now, this truth has not been given, okay, to all, to many. This has been given to a very few number of people, okay? When you look at the total number of the children of Israel, which the scriptures liken the children of Israel to the sand of the seas or the stars of heaven, which is a very numerous number, okay? And also the scriptures say that many are called, but few are chosen. Okay, so the reason why you have to take this thing seriously, because we do not know if we are the chosen. Yet there are certain things in the scriptures that give us the guideline how to strive to be part of that number. Okay, the scriptures say, "Give diligence to make thy calling and election sure." Okay, also to study to show thyself approved. Okay, you have to take this very seriously. If you're lackadaisical, if you're lazy when it comes to doing the work of the Lord, because you don't see any benefit to it, or you're not getting a direct return, okay, as far as financially, okay, it's not like you, okay, I'm gonna study five chapters and then you get a payment after you study, okay? And this is what the world has taught you, that your time needs to be, needs to be paid for. Yet Yah Bashem Shai, he is giving us payment, okay, for being in this truth. Okay, the ultimate payment will be the kingdom of heaven. Okay, let me read the scripture. This is Revelation 3:15. "I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth." Okay, this is Yahushua speaking. He wants you to be hot, okay, for this truth. Meaning you're giving it your all. All right, you're seeking Yahweh Shema Shai 10 times more. Okay, and this truth is very multidimensional. It's not just about, being able to speak good and, call scriptures and cut people. Okay, you actually have to live the words that you speak. You actually have to be transformed. Okay, you have to be born again. You can't be that same old man when you first heard about this truth. All right, there has to be a change in you. Okay, and that change is very uncomfortable. Okay, because we are likened unto what? Precious gold. Okay, metals. And in order for metals to be refined, okay, to become precious, they have to go through the fire. And that is a very uncomfortable process. And a lot of men, they don't want to go through that fire. And that fire, includes you having self-discipline. Okay, you have to have self-discipline when you come to serve Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, you just can't be, okay, just doing whatever you want to do, pleasing the flesh. The scriptures speak about mortifying the flesh. Okay, you have to sow into the spirit. All right, because if you sow to the flesh, you're gonna reap the flesh. It's very simple. Okay, if you plant an apple seed, you're gonna get an apple seed back. Okay, so if you are, basically sowing to your flesh, okay, the pleasures, dealing with multiple women, gorging on food, being a drunkard, partying. Basically, you are of this world. Okay, and that's you being lukewarm, because here it is, you're teaching the scriptures, yet you are part of this world. You're going out all the damn time. You're drinking. How can I please myself? Not studying. You're not sowing to the spirit. So when Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, when he pulls your card, you have no excuse. Okay, let me bring out another scripture. You have to take this very seriously. All right, or you will be spewed out, as the scriptures say. Because you not taking it serious means that you're lukewarm. Okay, and if you're lukewarm, meaning you're so-called half in the truth, okay, and half in the world, which there's no such thing. Basically, you are a hypocrite. All right, because you're going out there every Saturday or whenever you go out, you're preaching to Israel. You're breaking down the scriptures saying Israel need to get right. But throughout your whole day, okay, when you're not at camp, you're being part of the world. Okay, you're being a reprobate. This is Luke 12, and I'm going to start at 42. And the Lord said, "Who then is that faithful and wise steward?" Okay, you have to be faithful and wise. All right, you have to really believe, okay, on these scriptures. And your belief is manifested by you actually fulfilling the scriptures. You walking the walk, not just talking the talk. Whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season. So when Yahushua comes back, okay, to gain control of the planet Earth, okay, to stomp out the wicked ruler Edom, from rulership, okay, that faithful and wise steward, okay, they're going to get what? Their portion. Their portion is what? Rulership of the planet Earth, rulership of this universe, okay, the first fruits. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Doing what? Doing this work. Not only doing the work, but living the work, okay? Because this work consists of more than just turning on the recorder and speaking. Which that is necessary. You have to do that. You have to prophesy. Yet your day, okay, your day has to be fulfilled, okay, with this word. As the scriptures say, you have to be transformed. All right, that old man has to die off. You should be searching for spiritual things. How can you please Yahweh Shema Shai more? Okay, how can you serve him more? How can you be more in the spirit? Not how can I be part of this world more? Oh, I want to go back to school so I can get a high paying job, so I can be more comfortable. Okay, here it is. You're studying for the so-called white man, but you don't want to put in time for Yahweh Shema Shai. How do you think the Lord feels? The scriptures say that he is a jealous power. Okay, so he's going to be jealous. It says, verse 44, of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he has. So when Yahushua comes back, you are going to become a ruler. Okay, you're going to receive power. But the only way to receive that, you have to be faithful and wise. Okay, you have to really live these scriptures. You have to really believe. Okay, your faith has to be manifested in your walk. Okay, you say that you have faith, you believe in the name, you call on the Lord, but you're doing it when it's convenient. Or you have a misconception of what this truth is really about. All right, this truth is about suffering. This truth is not about pleasing your own soul, pleasing your own flesh. Look at Yahushai's walk. Was Yahushai's walk filled with pleasure? No, he was a man acquainted with grief. Okay, read the scriptures and see how Yahushai, his mindset. His mindset was doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, his Yahweh, his father. Okay, and we should have the same mindset. Okay, let me bring out another scripture. Give me a second. We should have that same mindset as Yahweh Shai. find the scripture. Just bear with me for a second. This is 1 Peter's 4:1. It says, "For as much then as Hamashiach has suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind, for he that has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin." Okay, so this truth is about suffering and ceasing from sin. Okay, not giving into the pleasure or giving into the flesh, but separating yourself from the flesh. And that is a very suffering, okay, thing to do. Okay, that's not something pleasurable. All right, pleasurable is feeding the flesh. Pleasurable is saying one thing and doing the other. Okay, we should be all trying to please Yahweh Shema Shai. We should be all trying to be that wise and faithful servant. Okay, let me go back to Luke. That was it on that. That's just giving you a mindset that you should have in His truth. Because Yahweh Shai, He has suffered for us, okay, in the flesh. So we have to suffer in the flesh also. And that is the battle between the flesh and the spirit. Because the spirit is willing, okay, but the flesh is weak. I'm back in Luke 12, and I'm going to 45. It says, "But and if that servant shall say in his heart, My Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and to drink and to be drunken," basically being of the flesh, being lackadaisical, because in your mind, you know, the Lord, He's delaying His coming, or He's not as close as you think He would be. So you have time to relax. You have time to do what you want to do. Which the Lord, He gives you free time. You know, He gives you the ability to do certain things. Yet this truth really is comprised of you suffering. It's comprised of you denying the flesh, denying this world, not you being part of this world. Oh, okay, go to camp and then turn up throughout the whole week. You're an Israelite for 4 or 5 hours, you know, and then after that, it's all about, you know, me. You're not sowing to the flesh. You're not studying. You're not praying. You're not fasting. Okay? You're just totally oblivious to what's going on. You basically are saying the Lord is delaying. Because if you knew that He was coming, okay, if you knew that He was coming, you would be, you know, on your game. You would be on your P's and Q's, so to speak. The house will be clean. Okay, things will be in order. Yet your life is not in order, okay, because you believe that Yahweh Shema Shai, His Son, is not right there. Which His Son is right there, okay? The Lord of that servant will come in a day when He looketh not for him. That's right. Here it is. You're too worried and busy, doing other things, and you're not looking, okay, for the Lord's return. When the Lord's return is very clear, okay? And at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him asunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbeliever. So here it is, you know the Lord, okay? Yet you're going to be punished as an unbeliever because you were not aware, which you should be aware. You should know the time and the season that we're in. You should know that things can happen anytime. Judgment can happen anytime. Okay, you should be fearful of the Lord. Okay, not in a lackadaisical spirit. Okay, verse 47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself. See, we are preparing ourselves. All right, we're preparing for the Lord's return. And we want to be counted worthy, okay, to escape all the things that are about to befall the planet Earth. Here it is. You speak about these things, yet you're not preparing yourself, because you can still give into the flesh. All right, you can still party, you can still go out. Things are still, going on as usual. There might be, certain things in the media and the government, yet there's nothing really confronting you at this particular time, making you make those hard decisions. Okay, what you have to make those hard decisions when the hour is not yet. Okay, you have to prep. Basically, you have to spiritually prep. Okay, because you have these preppers. They're prepping for the economic collapse. They're prepping for natural disasters. They're storing up food. They have bug out bags. They have so-called underground shelters in different places that they're going to go into the woods. Okay, water saved up. These different they're training in guns and how to light fires, which everything is going on as usual, yet they're preparing for that day. They're serious about it. Okay, and likewise, we should also be serious about the great day of the Lord. Okay, we're prepping, but we're preparing spiritually. Okay, by trying to obtain as much wisdom and knowledge as possible now. Okay, because as Isaiah 33 and 6 say, 33 and 6, let's just get it actually. Let's bring it out really quickly. It's Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength and salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay, so that wisdom and knowledge that you can obtain now, that is what's going to save you in the future. Okay, not as the physical preppers prep. They believe that those things are going to save them, okay, in the future. That's why they're storing up things now. Right now, we're storing up treasures in heaven. We're storing up this knowledge in our spirit. Okay, so when things go down, we can reflect back into the scriptures. Our faith can be built up. Okay, we can have that strong relationship with Yahweh Shema Shai. He can be happy with us, okay, to be able to save us, okay, in the times that we need to be saved from. Okay, when things really, really get bad. Okay. Verse 37, and the servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit these things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whom so much is given, of him shall be much required, and to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? Okay, because all hell is already breaking loose, and it's only going to increase. So you know the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. So basically, you have to make a decision if you want to serve Yahweh Shema Shai or you going to serve Mammon. All right, as the scriptures say, you can't have two masters. You have to have one master. Who is your master? Is it the flesh? Is it your own belly? Or is it Yahweh Shema Shai? Okay, and coming to Yahweh Shema Shai and serving him, you are going to suffer. This is the reason why the scriptures say, arm your minds likewise, okay? Basically with the same mind of Yahweh Shai. For he who has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin. Okay, so you must take this truth very seriously, or you're going to get left out in the time of need. So, lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shema Shai. Bashem Rakak Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.